What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the adult. All right, man, look. Oops. All right, man. Oh, I received a DM from one of our show business partners asking me, ShowBizz the adult, why do boxing fans suck so much? Well, I feel that boxing fans suck because boxing doesn't have a Dana White. Coffee. I don't mean Dana White personally, but what I mean is boxing doesn't have a company, a parent company that controls the entire sport. So, this is why boxing fans suck. It makes for sucking boxing fans, and this is what I mean. In the UFC, you have guys like Stipe Miocic, okay? He's one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, 19-3. 19-3, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. 3 losses. Why? Because he must fight the best. Cormier, he got losses. There are guys that's undefeated, like John Jones. Well, he's not undefeated. He had that disqualification, but I'm saying nobody has beaten him. But I'm saying, for the most part, the better fighters, they're going to have a loss. And, okay, let's do it like this. If the UFC was ran like boxing, Ronda Rousey would be undefeated right now. Ronda Rousey was the face of, one of the faces of the UFC. And if it was ran like boxing, she would have been able to pick and choose her way into being undefeated. She wouldn't have that fight with Holly Holm. She wouldn't have had that fight with Nunez. You have Conor McGregor. He was on top of the world. He would be more than likely undefeated right now. But the way UFC is ran, you got to fight the best. Tyron Woodley, you got to fight the best. Boxing isn't like that. I've had people in my comments. I made a comment about Canelo Alvarez moving up, saying you can move away from challenges. And I brought up Andre and Charlo. And people are like, Charlo? You think Charlo is better than Kovalev? Charlo? Who will win between Charlo and Kovalev? That's not the point. What I'm saying is, I know you hate Charlo. You think that Charlo is overrated. But there are people who think Charlo is the beast of the middleweight division. And if this was ran like UFC, there would be no question. If this was ran like UFC, we would know right now if Charlo is a beast or not, because Canelo and Charlo would have fought. That's the point. Him and Andre would have fought. That's the point. Andre and Charlo would have fought. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because of how boxing is ran, you have those people picking and choosing, hey, really Terrence Crawford is the man. Really Tyson Fury is the man. Really Deontay Wilder is the man. Deontay Wilder, he, cherry picks. He got a week. There would be no question. After that rematch between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, they would have ran that right back if there was a parent company. There wouldn't have been no, may the Schwartz be with you, and Otto Wallin and Brazil and Ortiz. It wouldn't have been any of that. They would have ran that right back. AJ and Deontay Wilder would have been fought. If this was ran like the way Dana White and them is running the UFC, they would have been fought. And that's why we have sucking boxing fans. And that's why I don't choose sides. That's why I laugh when people are choosing sides. I laugh I really seriously crack up when there's people saying, like I said with my last example, Charlo sucks. Charlo, the Charlo sisters. There would be no question if this was ran right. It doesn't matter if you think they suck or not. The problem is we're not having the fights. The problem is the way boxing is ran, the way it's ran is creating a sucking fan base. People who believes the hype. Like when we brought up, Floyd Mayweather being undefeated and how Manny Pacquiao actually being, 8th division world title, how that is more important. Hey, Floyd Mayweather, he ain't got a loss. I tried to tell you guys, there is many ways to be undefeated. Many ways to be undefeated. But if this was ran the way UFC is ran, Floyd Mayweather will have a few losses, I promise you. And that wouldn't make him less great. You can have losses and be great. Forget that undefeated crap. So what I'm saying is, to answer our show business partner's question, the boxing community has sucking boxing fans because of how the sport is ran. I can't do anything about the boxing fans. I can't change their minds. But what must happen, the fights must occur. And these fighters and promoters must be forced to make these fights. ShowBizz the dope. If there's no parent company for boxing, we will forever have sucking boxing fans. I'm out.